Are you lonely? Do you ever feel like there's just no one to talk to? You just feel so closed off from everyone. And it's not because there's no people in your life, but it's just because you just have no one to connect to emotionally, you know? Well, look no further because there's a subreddit called Lonely. We are here for you. I thought we'd just check out subreddit that's all about lonely people writing out their lonely problems. Let's hang out. Hopefully you'll feel less lonely. I am going through one of the loneliest times of my life. I am a 26-year-old guy. Always thought I was an introvert that didn't need other people to have a good time. Always had a group of close friends. Blah, blah, blah. This is already getting too boring. All right, here's a good one. Cringe moment in the cafe. I'm so lonely. I said, "Hi, how's it going?" and waved to a woman who I thought was talking to me, but she was actually talking to the guy behind me. Easily the cringiest thing that's ever happened to me. I want the world to open up and swallow me. Edit, still in the cafe, still cringe. A little girl just asked her mom, "Why has he got nobody sitting with him?" Oh no. When kids are like, "Why is that guy so lonely?" You tell me, you tell me, kid. You tell me. Why is no one talking to me? You know it's messed up when the kids ask their moms. Oh yeah. It's like I really don't belong in the world. I don't connect with anyone. And when I finally get to, they always leave. I've tried to figure out what's wrong with me. Is it sad that I relate? And it's also the fact that everyone's lives move on. Everyone, they go in different directions in life. They're not always gonna be with you, even if you do make like a good connection. It doesn't usually last because we all have different paths in life, and it's just so difficult to align paths of people to where you can really connect with someone for an extended period of time. And it just ends up being just maybe a short little connection and then just gone again. And you're back to being lonely. I think people can sense that I don't have any friends. I don't relate. I mean, I have friends, right? What do you consider a friend? Obviously, just tons of Facebook friends, right? They're not friends. Is it a friend if you can, text them and then you hang out? I think that's what qualifies a friend. Like, if you just hit them up and you can hang out, that's a friend. Would I say I have that? Kind of. Some people are down sometimes. It's a bit, I don't know. I like to think I'm a pretty charismatic person in short-term social scenarios. And I've had long-term relationships and friendships before and had a really good time in them. But I feel like passing over the threshold with someone new is very difficult. Several times I've had people ghost me, reject me, just slowly stop talking to me, etc. And I think it's because they sense I don't really have anyone else. I don't think that should be the case. That shouldn't be the goal of a friendship, to get into a social group. You should be friends because you like the person. You enjoy what they do and what they talk about or how they treat you, not because of how many friends they have. I made some friends in Paris. I'm not in Paris anymore, but yeah, it's not difficult to make a connection if you just talk honestly to someone and ask how they are, ask about their life, and just keep a conversation going. But some people are just like feeling ghosted, and I mean, that has happened to me. It does happen. Some people just either block you or they just don't want to talk to you. It happens, Can't satisfy everyone, but well, you can know why it is they stop talking to you, so your theorization is wasted energy. That's very true. It's so easy to get stuck in your mind thinking like, why don't people like me? Like, what? I think it's natural, we're social creatures. That's natural, but you shouldn't do it. It seems that entertaining your thoughts and anxieties about the situation is leading you down a rabbit hole for no good reason. Yeah, it's tricky. I mean, you just gotta find people who you get a good vibe from, There's certain people who are just they're kind of on this high horse. They think they're like they're better than you. They don't have time to talk to you, and don't try to impress them. Just leave them alone. There's just certain people who are just like that. How can I accept the fact I'll be alone forever? Man, the mindset some people have. It think it's making me feel worse because I can't accept it. In my head, I know I won't be loved, so I might as well just myself. Jesus Christ, that went dark. I'm thinking maybe if I can accept it, I won't be so... I didn't think it was gonna get that bad. I don't think it's something people should accept. Yeah, exactly. Don't accept that. Just talk to someone. Jeez, man. Grass isn't always greener. Some people are very connected and have close relationships, still feel alone. You might even be in a relationship, you know, like a romantic one, but you can still feel very alone because you might not connect to them on the same emotional level. And it can be hard to find someone you connect with, like, on a deep, I keep saying emotional level. I'm not certain what that is, just where your emotions align, or it's like values and emotions or something like that. Your your interests, like all of the things in your mental space just align with the different person, and that's when you can feel true connection and not loneliness, which can be very hard to find. I mean, we're all so very different, which is why feeling alone is so common, I think. Forever friend-zoned. Now that's another topic. Oh man, friend-zoning. It's so weird, because I have experience with this, and it's usually, it's a strange one, because I've heard people say you friend-zone yourself in a way, and I kind of agree with that. You know, that can be the case, but people can definitely friend zone you, I think. So yeah, it's a tricky one, but basically when you're friend zoned by the other person you're romantically attracted to, that's it, you're done. You're just a friend to them. You're friend zoned. Might as well not keep trying. We will be forever friend zoned by other beautiful, attractive friends who claim that we are everything a girl guy is looking for, and any girl guy would be lucky to have us. Lamau, what bull crap? Really? Lamau, if that was true, then why aren't these beautiful, attractive friends making moves on us if that was the effing case? Because it's bullsh and lies to make us feel better. I've been trying to go after this one friend for years now. Years. I just keep getting friend zoned and told that she's not looking for a relationship right now, or that she's not dating men again. But she said this before, and it resulted in her being in a relationship just to tell me that this person is different, and just to end up being hurt again and blaming a gender as a whole instead of blaming shitty people. They decide to date, meaning I'm left here to be blamed and friend zoned without ever being given a chance unless I was attractive and rich. Lol. Forever friend zoned and forever alone. Oh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they just end up saying, oh yeah, but this person is different. Just say you like them, and oh man. Obviously, I understand why friend zoning exists. Like, you're not just gonna tell someone else that, oh, well, I don't find you attractive. It's just like, that's not something you can say. So, like, I get it, but it's still like, it's so, it just hurts to be friend zone, but it is what it is. I am the king of the friend zone, and I am ready to duel anyone who says otherwise. It is the biggest bullshit when they say, oh, you are everything that a person would want, and then add, it's just not for me. Yeah, why would you say it's everything? Yeah, please don't say that. That's so ridiculous.
But you don't say that.
Shut up. I mean, you can keep being friendly with someone, but don't go like the next level and be like, you are everything that a person would want. Just not quite for me, you know? Just everything, but not for me. What does that mean? Everything not... But if it's everything, then it is for you. That doesn't make sense. Looking for someone to believe with, whether it's in aliens, or the magical, mystical, supernatural, or just believing in true bonds of friendship. I have many hobbies and interests, and am fully willing to explore yours as well. I enjoy art, photography, music, movies, gaming, so many things. My goal is to find a long-term friend, a best friend, or close friend would be the ultimate dream. Anyways, I hope everyone is having a lovely day. Thank you for reading. Raise his hand. Me! Look, he found a friend. I hope they connected. Everything this person named, I think it can apply to a lot of people. I think a lot of people are interested in all those things. That's very general things people like. Ooh, someone's venting. All right. I feel like others are cooler, funnier, smarter than me, and have more friends while I have none. Sad face. This thought paralyzes me. What do I do? Get hobbies? I want to change. Anytime I see a guy being charming or having conversations with other people and laughing, I immediately think that I don't have any of that or I'm not as good at conversations. It's like I take this personally. Most times I would talk to girls online, I would have no idea what to talk about. It would be a dry interview-like conversation. No being witty or making jokes or having fun at all. It was just boring for the both of us. Ah, man. I feel like a lot of people struggle with that. It's just so sad. This would made me feel like I'm boring. Then this would affect my self-esteem, then my confidence. There are plenty of times when I had a good conversation, but it was because all luck. When that conversation ran out, I would have no idea what else to talk about or how to keep it going. Then it would become a goal to have conversations so I could prove to myself that I'm cool and funny. If you learn how to spell, maybe you would. B. Anyway, sometimes I would be so desperate to get girls to respond, I would send like 5 to 6 messages. It's not fun looking at these conversations now and how cringe I was being. This probably has something to do with self-love, which now I'm working on. I exercise daily, meditate, write down things I'm grateful for, studying, working, learning a new language. Good one. I'm learning French. And watching funny clips or TV shows. I want to have my main goal be myself, not actually getting a friend as my life goal. As a life goal, wow. I guess my question is, how do I not take this thought so seriously to the point of it paralyzing me? Do I simply just observe this thought? What if it's true? Work on my conversation skills? I'm doing that, but anytime someone ignores something I said, these thoughts come back like a dam being broken. And I have to fight them again with positive things about myself or times I didn't get ignored. Why are you spam posting this? What? I think it's normal to need to work through these thoughts. It sounds like you value external validation, which is of course natural, but leaning on that feedback too much might make it hard. I think you just need to understand more why the thought is paralyzing you and where the fear is truly rooted. Then it will be easier to manage. Yeah, that was a long rant. Yeah, it sounds like this person really wants, yeah, like this said here, external validation. We need to learn to validate ourselves. You don't need external validation. No one needs to tell you you're great or so. I mean, it's obviously always fun to hear that and it does feel nice, but you shouldn't rely on it. You shouldn't need that. You should validate yourself. Be able to look at yourself objectively, and that can be difficult, but just value yourself as you are. You don't need other people's validation. Just realize that you're a unique person with your own unique traits and quirks and whatever, and don't take things too seriously and don't seek validation. I can't believe they send like 6 messages to girls like I do know the feeling though. I do know the feeling, and it's not a nice place to be in. You just gotta find this self-respect. You gotta respect yourself. You don't need other people's validation. Just look at yourself and be grateful for who you are, and keep improving yourself. You know, you can always improve your skills, your charisma, if you will. You know, it's a journey, but it's just so sad because I know a lot of people are struggling like this. If people really want to make time for you, they can. Now this, I agree with. Okay, let's read this one. I have seen many people say that they feel lonely because their friends have their own lives, and I get that they can't always hang out, but having to wait for them to respond to your texts for days is kinda ridiculous. It literally takes seconds to respond to a text, and these days people are so glued to their phones it's almost impossible for them to not notice your text. So I feel like most of these friends just ignore these texts, to be honest. TBH. I totally agree. You're right. The trick is to not settle or to not tell yourself that no one will care more or treat you better than your busy people. Right. So, I get it. I mean, we all have our own lives. We can't... I mean, there's also another side to this. Like, no one should be expected to always respond instantly to someone. That's just... I know we're all, like, on our phones these days, but... still, that's not something you should expect from someone. It's tricky, like what can you expect from people? Because maybe they don't prioritize you as much as other things in their own life. But that doesn't mean they don't want to talk to you at all, right? Because we can quickly think that, oh, they don't care about me, right? But they might be really focused on thinking about something completely different and really busy with something else, like a project they're doing. You don't know. It's like, you can't draw conclusions. But it's like, it's tricky because, I mean, should we never draw conclusions? I mean, at some point it is realistic to draw some conclusions. So, it's tricky, man. These freaking social things, they're tricky, man. It's hard to navigate, but just, I don't know, just follow your intuition, I guess. It's the best advice. But don't expect too much from people, basically. I don't even know, man. This subreddit, man. Life just sucks for some people. Okay, let's read this. Fair warning, this is just a vent post on a new account. Alright, let's hear the vent. I've come to this conclusion after seeing every one of my friends find partners, every sibling find partners, and now finding out my friends pretty much intentionally exclude me from day-to-day conversation. I guess some people, regardless of how hard they try, are just meant to be alone. That's not true. I never chose to be introverted. I did choose to work on myself and make a conscious effort to talk to everyone I can to help overcome it. Nothing has ever helped. Nothing ever helped. They tried, guys. They tried their best. And sometimes even your best is not good enough. The sad reality. I'ma leave this here, sorry. Hope everything gets better. I need to make friends, but I can't do it. Can someone help me? How do you not be awkward and completely shut down when talking to new people? Okay, what do people say? Well, you have to do it one step at a time. Yes, exactly. You can't just not be awkward, but you don't have to go on speaking constantly, maybe asking or talking about something you both might enjoy or certain interests. Though you might know this, it could also help you. What if people speak over you when you talk? And this always happened to me in the past. Broken heart. Oh man, I hate this in social situations. It's like, it's usually when there's more than two people. So like you, someone else, and then a third person. This happens to me because I've been in public and just like, we're just talking to this, there's always like some kind of like really extroverted, like energetic guy that keeps talking, just like, wow, it's hard to get a word in. Sometimes they like stop up so you can say a word or two, but like they just keep talking, just like, well, I don't want to scream over you. What's the point? So it's like, some people just don't shut up. You know, you gotta learn when to shut up. But I can't do it now. I'm making a video. There's just me here, so I gotta keep talking. But seriously, like some people just keep talking. They don't stop talking. They keep on going. You know, they're just telling this story, and they just keep saying something. They keep pointing out something like, yeah, this happened to me, and my friend, and this, and blah blah blah, and it keeps on going. And it's like, you're just stand there. You're just like, yeah, haha, you know, yeah, you know. It's just like, what? Is this like, just like, it's all about you now, isn't it? Great. Just some people are just like very self-obsessed, I guess. Is that it? I mean, anyway, extroverts confuse me. I mean, the thing about extroverts and introverts, like, I guess I consider myself an introvert because introverts get drained in public and recover when they're alone. Do I feel like that? Do I feel drained after some time in public? A little bit. I wouldn't call myself like a big introvert. I'm somewhere like in between, kind of. I'm very in between extrovert and introvert, but I'm a little more on the introvert side, you could say. So I get a little drained, but not much, by being in public. But yeah, I'm very much in the middle, central-vert. I'm a little sad. All right, let's read this one. I actually believed in the American dream. I believed that I was going to get married, have kids, have my dream home with a white picket fence and a family pet. Instead, I'm chronically single and about to be homeless in a couple of days. How did my life end up so bad? Oh, jeez. That is, about to be homeless? That is bad. You're just a little sad? Just a little sad? You're about to be homeless? Okay, I guess they're taking it pretty well. Compared to other people who are just like on the brink of suicide just because no one talks to them. Anyway, I think I'll end it here. This was interesting. There's a lot of lonely people out there, and what can you do? What can you do? Go talk to someone. I know it's easier said than done, but I have done it. I've gone out into public and talk to strangers. You can do that. You can do that. Now, you gotta find someone who's like, that's my best tip. Don't like walk up and talk to like a group that's already talking. That's kind of weird, but like if you find someone else who's sort of like, I don't know, maybe at a bar or something and just is all alone, then go up and talk to them, because they're out in public, so they're trying to be social, you know? So yeah, if you look around, you can find some people who are just not there. Maybe they're waiting for someone else. That's a great opportunity to talk to someone new. So that would be my advice. But anyway, stick it out, guys. Don't get too lonely. Don't be suicidal. Seriously, life is worth living. Just find some passions, do something fun, and just don't seek external validation. Okay? Be proud of who you are. Respect yourself. Okay? Validate yourself, guys. You can do it. Just look in the mirror and be like, you're validated. Okay? I notice your presence. Okay? And you're amazing. All right? just you gotta respect yourself, guys. All right, Icers, remember to gently tap that like button, ring that bell so you don't miss an upload. Thanks for watching, Dicers. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.